Hey everybody, it's Ryan here from Android Coliseum, trying a different angle. Playing around with my little room here, and I hope you guys like it. Tell me what you do or don't, and tell me what the sound quality is okay. You know what these are? These are pixels. I I have an obsession with pixels. I wasn't excited about the first one, but then I got the Pixel 2, and I couldn't believe how much I loved the Pixel 2. Great phone. Didn't know how they're going to top it. They did. Pixel 3, still all round best phone out there, I think. Best bang for your buck, best camera out there. Yeah, so Pixel 3. Pixel 3 XA, 3A, you need a cheaper Pixel 3. This is not bad. Pixel 4. Do you see those little sensors blipping? Anyways, the Pixel 4. It's hard to really make a real informed decision at this point, but I wanted to give you my first sense. Now, this has taken a little bit longer because there were some shipping issues bringing in the Pixel to me, and I really wanted to give it a bit of time before I gave you my first impressions. First up, there was a bit of a mix up, and they sent me the Pixel 4, the non XL, which is okay. I don't mind smaller screen. It's just I get so spoiled on the XLs. Um, and unfortunately, with the 4, there's some sacrifices that you go to if you don't get the XL. So it might be really worth it to get the extra money and get the XL. So biggest thing being the battery. They go down to 2700 or 2800 milliamp hour battery, and it's a noticeable difference. It probably still gets you through the day, but if you're like me and you have that a bit of OCD about, if the battery hits below 80%, I start having to charge it and it gets there pretty quickly. So that's the first thing you really notice. The other thing is it's not a quad HD. Now, sure, we don't need true quad HD for most things. People are fine without. I like quad HD. And it's interesting to see some of the times where that is. Now, the other thing is you notice that it's got a very top chin, whereas it's got a very little bottom chin, which is okay, it's fine. But I notice sometimes, I don't know if it's just the 1080p display, that top corner sometimes really chops off, and I'll see if I can find a picture for you guys later, where it cuts off things on that corner. And I've never noticed that before on other devices that have these rounded edges. So I don't know what it is. The other thing is that we see a full screen. And then if we go into an app, we see it gets truncated, it gets cut off mid curve. And that's just kind of weird. That why would you cut it off mid curve? It's just, there feels like there's something that they just didn't quite finish up in the finishing touches of making this thing look like it should. Um, Maybe I'm just being a perfectionist. I've been so used to having all the other pixels and they've been perfect that having something that's just slightly not perfect kind of bugs me. Uh, what I do like about it, it does look fluid. It does look a lot more fluid than the other Pixel devices. Maybe not super fast, but I can tell there's something there on different apps when it goes through that. It's actually doing a better job showing animations. Um, there is a feature if you tap here you can't really see the screen so well on here, that I can tap the live transcribe. So anything I'm playing on YouTube or anything I'm playing in music, it'll transcribe that. That's kind of cool. I just don't know where I would actually use that. Um, there is the feature where you can have the wave gesture. I don't know where I would use that, to be honest with you. I don't know how often I'm playing music and I just can't get my hands to it and need to swipe. If there's other things they're going to come up with, maybe that's cool. I don't know. The face unlocking, not having a fingerprint is really bothering me, and I'm really missing swiping down for my notifications. But I gotta say, I take my phone, I unlock it, it's like super fast. That's pretty cool. I should probably set it so that I need some sort of other prompt so that as soon as it recognizes my face, it doesn't go automatically in. Like the Samsung Galaxy S10, I have to swipe up after because so often I'm doing something and just passing it by my face, it's unlocked. and I accidentally press a button or whatever. So I got to get used to that or find the right way to settings. The camera is still there. They're absolutely, the Pixel camera is absolutely the bomb. Has a bunch of great features, but I'm not seeing like the HDR plus feature out of there. There's all the live dual, the other things that haven't come out yet. But what I've really noticed is they've oversimplified it. So all the settings we used to have up top are now kind of hidden away, and you got to bring them up, right? And I don't see HDR, and you don't notice is anything in here. Come on, anything there about what megapixel setting are you having this at? Taking that out of the equation entirely. They don't even bother to ask. So it's kind of neat in a simplistic kind of way. I don't know. That's just me. I kind of like to have a little bit of information. I don't need all the fine controls. Like the Huawei here has great controls. I don't need all of them, but I want to know that they're there. It's kind of weird. A real annoyance I've noticed is the lock screen and the regular screen are the same. You can't set the lock screen different than what you set the home screen wallpaper. Don't know why. That just seems to be a big oopsie. Yeah, other than that, there's some weird things about it that I got to get used to. And it's just because I'm so used to perfection from these guys that having a little bit of an issue makes me go, do I really want to put that Pixel 3 away yet? Or do I want to keep trying this out? So I'm going to keep trying out. It's only been a few days with me. But if you have any questions, just give me a shout. Thanks.